Hey all, Phenoxo here. I've got another Team Fortress 2 video. In this game I will be playing as the Sniper, equipped with the Machina. And I'm probably going to use this opportunity to ramble about a lot of disconnected, random topics that have been on my brain. So you're all just going to have to put up with it. Fortunately, I do go on a bit of a hot streak here. Nothing quite as crazy as any of the big YouTubers like Star Germa, but I do perform fairly well and average around a 3.0 KD. Now, as you all know, it is January now. I'm recording this on the 14th. It's probably going to go live on the 15th, but that means it's the new year. I'm sure a lot of you have resolutions. I don't really have resolutions so much as a bunch of things that are good for me that I started doing right around the time the new year hit. And the reason I can get away with saying that is because I started doing them on Christmas. I actually went to the gym Christmas night at like 11 o'clock and worked out. I've had a gym membership for forever. I've been very spotty about using it, but I'm going to use it. For those who don't know, I'm a pretty tall guy, but even still I've been packing on some pounds here that I'm not real happy with. Some of it probably because I'm getting older, some of it because I usually sit and have a drink or two every night of alcohol or alcohol and soda or beer, and I generally would have 2 or 3 sodas every day before that. All that sugar apparently adds up, and the sum of that is placed squarely on my belly, where I've got a nice little mini cake growing. Well, that's going away. So far, I have weaned myself down to roughly half a soda every day. I've also almost completely cut alcohol out of my usual nightly rituals. I haven't had a beer, or rum, or whiskey, or any other kind of spirited beverage in 3 or 4 days now, and in the days before that, I only had maybe 1 or 2 beers. I'm doing pretty good on that front. I would be a little happier if I felt less dependent on caffeine. I still feel tired and sluggish at times when I think I probably shouldn't. And that probably comes from a lifetime of drinking caffeine all the goddamn time. But I'm cutting it back. I've lost some weight already. I'm going to keep losing weight. I'm going to keep working out. I hope if you guys have resolutions or things you're doing for yourselves, as resolutions or not, that they all go well for you in this coming 2016. I know in my case, I'm doing pretty good at it, and I intend to stay that way, not just for myself, but for my girlfriend, for my kid. There's a lot of reasons to be healthy. And it really comes down to just stopping yourself from cruising on autopilot and making a decision. So often, you feel a little rumble in your tummy, or maybe you feel a little tired, you yawn, and you just get up. You go get a brownie or a can of soda or coffee loaded with creamer and sugar. Whatever your poison is, you just go and do it without thinking about it. It's part of your routine. And breaking out of that can be hard, but it's not impossible. You just have to stop when you're doing something like that and actually objectively think about it. And think, is this really going to be good for me? I might want it. It might feel nice for a couple seconds, but it's going to be a net loss if I do it. And I think anybody can make that sort of call. It's not something that you need special willpower or anything for. You see it all the time in stories about people that are 300 or 400 pounds cutting down, becoming super slim. It's not that there's something special, it's just that they decided one day they had enough, and when they had thoughts of doing something different, they stopped themselves and considered it to make the best choice. Wow, I've really gone off topic. I don't mean to get all, evangelical about weight loss here on you guys, but it is something to consider if you're heavier. You can make a difference, you can make a change, you can eat less or drink less, or whatever it is that your vice is, you can do it. And you know what? Heck, maybe the reason I performed so well as a sniper in these games is because I had less substances altering my thought patterns. I went 3.0 or better in every single game of Sniper I played the night that I recorded this. Most of them in a straight sequence for about an hour and a half. It was an absolute blowout. Nothing could stop me. And usually as a sniper, I do not perform well at all. It's almost laughable how easily I get schooled. But I was just dunking on these kids when I played this. And of course, the moment I say that is the moment a bullet tags my character right in the teeth. But that's fine, he didn't need those anyway. Another thing I wanted to go ahead and mention here, only tangentially related to the new year, is the Overwatch beta. Blizzard had put it on hiatus. They said they were going to bring it back right around late January or early February. And according to a tweet I saw today, it looks like it's probably going to wind up being February. I'm kind of sad about that, and kind of not. Sad because I'm really into that game, and if the beta was up, I would probably have all kinds of streams to watch during the day when I'm working, but you know, I'm not really worried about it because I'm not in the beta, and Blizzard doesn't seem like they're going to put me in the beta. I didn't even get in the stress test weekend, you know, that just about everyone supposedly got in. So I don't think I'm going to be able to play it anytime soon, which is a real shame. I would absolutely adore the ability to sit here and make videos of Overwatch. You guys have no idea how excited I would be. My cell phone's text notification alert is Tracer going, "Cheers, love, the cavalry's here." I kid you not. The other, like, email notification, or no, it's voicemail notification, is Reinhardt going, "Challenge accepted." I've got a folder in my Dropbox of like 40 different sound clips of the different characters saying things. My wallpaper cycles through a picture of every single Overwatch character. I am ridiculously excited for that game, but I can't have it. At least not yet. I'm apparently gonna have to be patient. I don't know what I can do to get in it other than wait patiently. But that said, February probably will be an exciting month for me, to say the least. You can probably look forward to me talking specifically about things related to that game over Team Fortress gameplay quite a bit in that month. I'm going to be doing a lot of recording and a lot of posting videos in hopes that I'll be able to get my channel somewhere where Blizzard can notice me and give me access, because apparently all the streamers and YouTubers get it. And then I can in turn produce quality content for that. Besides, I've kind of let this channel languish for way too long. Need to have more actual video games on it, you know? More solid gameplay and shit to watch for the people that are following me. Savin's got all the D&D games covered. If you want to see any of the D&D games I'm in, you can hit those up over at Savin's channel, which I will link below when I post this video. I believe it's Savinmander or something similar. He's also got a Twitch set up where he'll usually stream our D&D games. I think this channel I'm going to stick more towards first-person shooter type games and other more visceral experiences. I spend all day dwelling in what amounts to, you know, like the text games of the 80s and 90s. So it's nice to have something a little more visually oriented on my palette. Oh, what else do I have going on that I wanted to talk about? Not a whole lot, actually. So I think I'm just going to kick back here with you guys and maybe kind of comment on this gameplay I've got coming up. I do pretty good here, yeah. Tag that headshot, but not perfect. There's a lot of room for improvement in my sniper gameplay. This demo man seems to be immune to bullets, just can't land the headshot. Looking for... Oh, spy, spy. Have some piss. Loves piss. Everyone doesn't love piss. Oh, actually, that kind of brings me to something I want to talk about. And that's something I want to talk about. It's kind of dirty, so hopefully YouTube doesn't mind. But water sports. Why the fuck am I talking about water sports? Because, you know, the games I make are pretty perverted. And people ask me all the time to add content for that. I get asked at least once a week, probably, if I'll include water sports in my games or write water sports scenes for certain characters. And for those of you who are naive and have stumbled on here and don't know what I'm talking about, I make some games that are arguably very pervy, and water sports is a sexual fetish about being peed on. Or peeing on other people. I don't know this. I don't want anything to do with it, is the point I'm making. It's not my thing. It kind of grosses me out a little. Not that there's anything wrong with it for those of you who have that proclivity, but for me, that's a no-go. Oh, I hate the sniper. I sit there looking for the shot all day, and then I don't even get it. Such a prick. Blammo. Dodge that overcharge shot. Looking. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Dun, 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 dun. Still looking. Oh man, that's the worst part about playing snipers in video games. Are those moments where you just don't have any targets, or your team pushes forward so fast that you can't line anything up. Oh, this should be good. Two-shot body shot. Oh, and speaking of body shots, the Machina. The Machina. That's the gun I'm using, but it is just the most newbie-friendly sniper rifle. Oh, that scout's so lucky. It's definitely what I consider to be the newbie sniper rifle of the game. It kind of rewards body shotting and scoping in for long periods of time, which is sort of an anathema to how most people play sniper, and honestly, I was surprised that I did well with it. I traditionally use the standard TF2 sniper rifle, where you can just quick scope in, you want to tag the headshots, you can through the body, you can sit there and plink away. There's no tracer to give away where you're at. Machina, it has a tracer. Every shot I fire draws a blue line leading back to me. That's one of the reasons I was surprised I did well at all in this game. Because every shot I'm telling people, their entire team, where I am. But of course at this point we're just spawn camping. Basically just pushing them back into their hole. Wow. Missing the easy shots. But just pushing them back into their hole, and this guy's a spy, so he's gonna get some piss. But that's the long and short of it. I don't know why I did so good. I've lost some weight. I'm losing weight, getting healthy. I hope you guys do too. I'm going to be playing a lot more games on here in the future. Hopefully I can get some Overwatch up in the next month or so, but we might have to wait quite a while. And Saven's got his channel up. I think he might actually have more subscribers than me at this point. So go check that out if you want to see me and my friends screwing around in Dungeons and Dragons and me being a big tired grump. With that said, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. I'll try and upload a couple more soon. And have a lovely new year.